What do we say?
Awful. It was just atrocious. We looked really comfortable for, I'd say, probably the first. When did they score? Half an hour, something like that. We looked really comfortable. They weren't causing us any problems. All good, I think, for the first half an hour.
Yeah.
And then it just completely fell apart. I thought we were absolutely awful for the last hour of that game. Just bearing in mind, for that last 10 minutes we had an extra man, and I'm not sure it looked like it, to be honest. We were to have three strikers on the pitch and continuously end up somehow with the ball back in, with either your centre half or your goalkeeper continuously from very positive positions. It's just baffling. We will discuss this a little bit more on the podcast on Monday, but for me personally, this might be a little bit knee-jerk, but Matty James has got to go.
Yes, 100%.
It got to go. Everything from him is backwards. Stevenage showed exactly what to do when Matty's playing in the middle, and Leyton Orient did the exact same thing. You put someone on his shoulder, you play a ball in behind him, and he's too slow to get back. And they just waltz through our defence, through our midfield, time and time and time again. And I just think Stevenage have done it here. Leyton Orient have done it here. The exact same thing. Put someone on Matty James's shoulder, play the ball in behind him, and he's lost. And they created so many chances from doing exactly that. And I just think every team that comes in now are going to look at, we've only lost 2 games here. So if you're a manager of a team that's visiting here,
look at the teams.
What 2 games are you going to watch?
Yeah.
You're going to watch the Stevenage game, you're going to watch the Leyton Orient game, and they both did the exact same thing and completely waltzed through the middle of our midfield. So, yeah, for me, that's something that's got to change. We need some more forward-thinking midfielders.
The shooting backwards is just...
I don't get it.
It's excruciating to watch.
It is, to be honest, because you end up with a throw-in in the final third, and within 10 seconds, it's back with your goalkeeper.
Yeah.
And that's just ludicrous to be doing that. Not at least having a go. Longman's. I didn't realise until tonight. Longman's got quite a long throw on him.
Yeah.
Is it
a Bentosa throw though?
I'm not sure it's a Bentosa, but it's definitely up there. And I think we just need to. I don't know what it is, but throw it into the corner. Throw it into. But this constant backwards and rebuilding, and it's just not working.
It just wastes time as well.
Yeah, it really does. Glenda, that was very disappointing, hugely, and that's not good enough for. I don't know. That's not good enough for. Certainly not good
Sunday
enough for automatic promotion.
No.
It's not good enough for the playoffs. We play playoff football like that, and we're getting beat. You've got to bear in mind, you've got to start now looking around at the other teams that are in the playoffs. Based on the positions before the games tonight, we would have been playing Leyton Orient in the playoffs based on the positions before tonight's games. We couldn't beat them away and we couldn't beat them at home. So that's quite a damning indictment of, so you have to start looking around at the teams that potentially we could be playing in the playoffs. Wycombe won tonight, so that little chase is dwindling quite fast. So yeah.
It just gets worse.
Chaz, Leyton owned that second half, completely. But I think, Chaz, one the most disappointing thing is we just let them.
Yeah.
That's the disappointing thing is, they did take control a little bit, but we just let them have it. and it just wasn't good enough at all. I do worry a little bit that now we've got Sam up front, that we saw that the ball over the top on Saturday worked really well, and Sam got his goal. It just felt like we were chasing that ball all night tonight, just trying to get something in behind, and I'm worried that that's going to be the rest of our season, us playing balls too long, too short, maybe getting one right. I don't know. Yes, can someone tell our defenders that when the ball comes to them, they can take it down and not just head it forwards? Yeah, the amount of times that, I think once you get in a little bit of a rut in a game, where, you're worried they keep coming at you and coming at you and coming at you, and then you get in that little bit of a rut where you just want rid of the ball, I think, and that sort of felt like where we were at tonight. But we look so much better when we've got the ball on the floor and we're passing it around.
I saw O'Connell quite a few times sort of like doing this, like, keep the ball on the floor.
I know, but Leyton Orient were more than happy to, get the ball out, get it up, but they played some really nice stuff on the floor as well, and I don't know, it was just awful, really.
That's not big.
Johnny Boy said, tough finish. Chris Williams, hi guys, I loved seeing Barney and Longman out there at the same time.
You weren't that impressed with Ryan Barnett tonight, were you?
I wasn't that impressed with Ryan Barnett, to be honest. I know, he was, I don't know, I felt like their left back got the measure of him quite early, and I felt like Barney run out of ideas a little bit of what to do to try and beat him. And I'm not saying he became ineffective, but it's just not as effective as normal, maybe. I'm not sure. I might be being a bit too critical. Sorry, Chris. Hi, guys. I love seeing Barney and Longman out there at the same time. I know you give a lot of defence, but it's so dynamic. Leyton Orient with a better team. Air balls is not a path forward for offence. No, Tarden, that was. Sarah, I was so hopeful going into this one. I think we all were, to be honest, especially after Saturday. And for whatever reason, it hasn't worked.
We know the reason.
I don't know, it's just a lack of quite a few things. Desire, passion. I don't know. It's just lots of things missing, I felt. I don't know if it was. I don't know. I don't know. And I'm not the manager at the end of the day, so I don't need to know. I just need to see better next time. Chaz, we absolutely did let them have it. We didn't seem like we were in it until the red. Yeah, I'm not even sure we were completely in it after the red, to be honest, Chaz. TS, Barney was truly awful tonight.
Yeah.
Maka is just not effective going forward anymore. Longman needs to start. Do you know a weird thing I noticed about Jimmy tonight? He'd started to push forward for quite a long period of the game. He'd started to push forward a little bit. And he was just kept on getting caught.
Yeah.
There was balls in behind constantly, and the man he should have been marking was completely free. So yeah, I did notice that quite a bit. Chaz said he agrees with Tarden. Air balls against a top 10 team is not the way to go. TS, the fact that Barney has no left foot and only one move, it's not great when he gets figured out.
Yeah.
Mark Pritchard, next game Sunday, not Saturday. Yeah, we know, Mark.
We know.
We're so, so do apologise.
We did say Saturday the 23rd. The date's right.
Yeah, the date.
The
date is definitely right. We're just so used to it, even though the notes right in front of us said Sunday the 23rd at 3 p.m. I think it did. No. So even though the notes were right, We're just so used to
I
saying...
read it out wrong.
It was just so used to saying Saturday at 3 p.m. that that's what came out. So, yeah, apologies, it is Sunday. Saffron, is Mullen ever going to get a game? I said on the podcast on Monday, I think Mullen's still got a big part to play this season.
Except he wasn't in on the bench or in the lineup.
No, but I do think there is a part to play for him this season. So we'll wait and see.
You never know Sunday. You never know Sunday.
Yeah, well, I don't know. I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. So how is everyone, not everyone feeling about tonight? Let's just forget about tonight because we might as well just move on now. Yeah. How is everyone feeling about sort of where we're gonna sort of finish this season?
I answered this on the podcast, so you need to ask me next week.
Yes.
On next week's podcast to
well,
find
we did
out.
say though, didn't we? We did say on when we were doing it that our answers on Monday could completely flip around.
Yep.
By the time next Monday comes around. 2 games, win the both or lose the both, then you might have a completely different opinion. So,
but
yeah.
It depends as well.
I've definitely got a different opinion already, and we've only had one of the 2 games. So, yeah.
Yeah. The thing that we said on Saturday, when the podcast came out on Monday, the performance on Saturday, if they play like that, then we're a shoo-in.
Yeah.
But obviously, they didn't tonight, so it's like...
Tad and Lolly was all over the field. Can we
match.
duplicate him? Yeah, no, it's a shame, isn't it, really? Chris Wilms, how many changes for the weekend? I think
11.
I think Owen's got to go. I think we might see Dan on Sunday. I would like to see James out and a little bit more of a forward-thinking midfield. So maybe Dobbo was like the holding midfielder, Ollie in there, and then Elliot Lee, I think, with 2 in front.
I don't think Elliot Lee will be there on Sunday.
Well, or Andy Cannon then. Instead of 2 holding midfielders in James and Dobson. I'm just not feeling that at the moment. So,
but Matty James out.
Yeah. So that's 2 I'd make. I wouldn't change too much else. It depends how big Parky's balls are, I suppose, as to whether he wants to drop Jimmy and bring Ryan Longman in and see how that goes.
He's not going to do that.
I can't see that happening. Oh, we've completely lost us. Tarden, for the end of the season, we'll win the playoffs. We went up once into League 2 as champs. We went up automatically to League 1. Time to break the playoff fear and win from there. Yeah, why not? Do that, couldn't we? Yeah.
Not for tonight, we couldn't.
Look, guys, thanks very much for joining us, as always. It's just people everywhere. Yeah. Just, it's just poor, wasn't it, really? So all in all, there's not really much to say. So, yeah, over and out, I suppose. Yeah. And,
it's tired me out, that has.
Yeah, it has. Look, we're going to, obviously, we'll be recording the show on Sunday after the game on Sunday. It'll still be out on Monday at 6 p.m. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. So, look, catch us on Monday. If you do want to message us, you can obviously catch us on X, Blue Sky, Facebook, all them other ones. Or you can email us at methewife and wrexhamafc@gmail.com. Don't com. And we'll see you again on Monday. Bye-bye.